What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, the second round is about to start for the playoffs, and the second round will start today. We'll start with the Cavaliers versus the Indiana Pacers. Now, I know we this series for the Cavs and the Pacers, like they played in the regular season against each other. Um, but this series, I can definitely see this going into seven. I can definitely see the series going into seven. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, you got Don Mitchell, you got um Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, who's a who's a defense player of the year, who won defense player of the year this year. Like, you got a guy that can basically win you games, and the Cavs, they won 16 straight games this season, or 15 straight. And I can see this going into seven because the you 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 already swept the Miami Heat. You brought the brooms out against the Miami Heat. You beat the Miami Heat in 4 games. You brought the brooms out in 4 games against the Miami Heat, and you beat them. But this Indiana team, they got Halliburton, they got Halliburton, they got Siakam. You got for the Cavaliers, you got Darius Garland, Don Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. I think this series will go into seven because we can go all the way back to when Paul George was in on the Pacers and when LeBron James was on the Cavaliers. Like, we can go back. This isn't a new series for both of these teams. Even though both of these teams met in the second in in the regular season, this isn't nothing new to both of these teams. This is just playoff basketball. And yes, we can say the Pacers beat Giannis and the Bucks in 5. We can say that. We can go on the record and say that. But when we also look at this from a standpoint is that this time the Cavaliers got to the second round without LeBron James on their roster. This is the first time ever that the Cavaliers have made it to the second round without a LeBron James team. The first time. And I definitely get that. I get that you want to have a good game. Like, this is the first time ever that we're getting the Cavs in the second round. In the second round without a LeBron James team. Without LeBron James on the Cavaliers. We gotta remember that. This is a Cavaliers team that has Darius Garland, that Don Mitchell, has Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. This Cavaliers team is different. We can say which Cavaliers team was better, which Cavaliers team was better. We can say that a lot. We can say that, but when we say that when we say that Don Mitchell, and we traded for Deontay Hunter, and in the regular season. This Cavaliers team is different. It's different. This Cavaliers team is different. It is going to go into 7 games because I think Indiana will make it a series for the Cavaliers. They are going to make a series for the Cavaliers. But I do think actually that it is going to go into 7, and we're going to see a 7th game between the Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers. Because I feel like we've seen how they played. We've seen the Pacers, how they played against Milwaukee. We've seen how the Cavs play against the Miami Heat. Those are 2 different series, even though the Pacers and Bucks went into 5 games and the Cavs brought the brooms, swept the Miami Heat, doesn't mean that this series is going into 7. This is nothing new to both of these teams. This is nothing new to both of these teams. The Golden State Warriors and the Rockets are playing in a game 7. And I could see the Warriors winning this game. Like, I can see the Warriors winning this game. Like, the Warriors here, you have Steph Curry, you have Jimmy Butler. I could say that for this game, it's going to have to be Steph Curry that steps up. Because, like I said before about that Cavs Pacers series, you got Steph, you got Draymond on the Warriors. This is a young Rockets team that pushed the Golden State Warriors to a game 7. And this is nothing new to the Golden State Warriors. This is nothing new to the Golden State Warriors that their Golden State has more championship experience, has more playoff experience. But when you say that a team like the Golden State Warriors are going into a game 7, they've been in a game 7. They've been in a game 7 back in the 2016 finals against the Cavaliers. So they've been in game 7s. The only thing is there's only Steph Curry, Draymond, Jimmy Butler. There's no Steph Curry. There's no Klay Thompson. There's nobody that can stop Steph Curry, There's nobody that can stop Steph Curry. But there is, let me get the elephant out of the room. There is a way for the Rockets to surprise everybody and win game 7. There is a way. And I don't know what that way is, but for a young Rockets team to have a game 7, you better give it all you got. You better give game 7 for the Rockets, has to give everything that they got, because they have a coach in Udoka who coaching Jalen Green, who's looking like a high-level player. But when you say that this time around, Rockets against Golden State, there's no Klay Thompson in this series. There's no Kevin Durant in this series. There's no Kevin Durant on this Warriors team. No Klay Thompson on this Warriors team. This is a different Warriors team. And on the Rockets, there's no Chris Paul that was on that Rockets team in 2018. There's no James Harden on that Rockets team that was on that team in 2018. There's no Clint Capella on this Rockets team. You got on this Rockets team, you got Steven Adams, you got Jalen Green. And on the other side of the Warriors team, you got Steph Curry, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler. So this is nothing new to the Warriors going against the Warriors and the Rockets. Like it is for the Cavs Pacers series. This is nothing new for the Rockets and the Warriors. But I do see the Warriors winning Game 7. The other series, we got the Boston Celtics against the New York Knicks. And I think this Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks, this series, this is a rematch from last year's conference finals. And we know that Jalen Brunson got hurt in that series last year. I'm just going to say this. Let me get the elephant out of the room. Boston deserves the championship that they won. But I do think if Jalen Brunson was healthy last year and didn't get injured, the Knicks would be in the finals. But this is a whole different series that the Knicks have to do. This is a whole different game plan that the Knicks have to go through. This is a different roster. Like, this series could go into 6 or 7 because you know Tatum's going to get easy money buckets. You know Jaylen Brown's going to get easy money buckets. You know that Jalen Brunson is going to get easy money buckets. There is no way that this series could go into 6 or 7 games in the second round for the Boston Celtics Knicks series. In the last series is the Denver Nuggets and the OKC Thunder. I can see this game going into this series going into 6 or 7. Like I said before, we seen the Nuggets come off a win Game 7 against the Clippers. And I can see that the Clippers I can see Denver probably being a little bit rusty coming off. I can see the Clippers coming off a game 7 and coming off rusty because they just played a Game 7. OKC has had the best record the entire year in the West. This is a battle of the two runners up for MVP and Jokic and Shea. So I think that with this OKC Denver series, it's going to go into 6 or 7. This series is going to go into 6 or 7. And we're going to see that happening. We're going to see all these series come down to the wire. Because I think you have, on the other side of things, you have the triple double duo in Westbrook and Jokic. You have Jamal Murray. You have Eric Gordon on the Nuggets. You have Jamal Murray. You have um Jokic, Westbrook. Like, we have to give credit where credit is due to the Clippers because they made it a seventh game. And I think with the OKC Thunder, like, they got New Dort, they got Chet, they got Shea. It's going to be an interesting series for the OKC, um, for OKC and Nuggets series because we're going to see possibly a series like this go to 7 or 6 games because you got the two MVPs that are runner up for the two MVPs. This is going to be like this OKC, this entire series, the entire series is going to be dominant. Are going to be dominant. Even though, let me go back to the Golden State Warriors Rocket series for a second. Even though the Timberwolves are waiting to see who they're going to play against, either Golden State or the Rockets. I still think the series overall is going to be good. The series overall is going to be good. But we will just have to see how all of these teams do. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody, and peace.